Prijazni mrežni tehniki, prijazni svetovalci v klicnem centru, prijazni paketi, prijazne cene. Če se kdo želi prijaznost, ne sam te dva pokliče. Tam so prijazni 24 ur na dan, 7 dni v tednu, 12 mesecev v letu, cel let. Ne veš, od kje jemljajo.
Prijazni 24 ur na dan, vsak dan. T2.
Sam ne mene klicati. Jaz nisem 24/7, 365, 12.
Welcome to the second leg of the LEN Challenger Cup final in the European Aquatics club competitions. Once again a big final, this time in the picture city of Kranj in Slovenia, where AVK Triglav of Slovenia will play against Galatasaray of Turkey. Actually 3 weeks ago in Istanbul, Galatasaray won the first leg by 14 goals to 6, so they have an 8-goal advantage. And they have some really great support also here. Some of the fans made their way to Kranj, and they are here, they are noisy, they are enthusiastic, but we have some Slovenian fans also on the stands. So this is the Olimpijski bazen Kranj, and the second leg of the final is just about to begin. Actually, the introduction of the teams will follow in a few seconds. The two referees are also prepared for the action, coming from Germany and Poland. Radoslav Korizna and Hendrik Schopp will be the referees of this Challenger Cup final second game. So the Slovenians had difficulties in the first match 3 weeks ago in Istanbul, especially in the offensive play. They were struggling in the power plays as well. This is the team roster of the Slovenians, and there are a couple of changes after the first match, actually 2, since one of their best players, Paunovic, is suspended since he got a red card in the first match. But Benjamin Popovic is back from his severe work, and he arrived back to Slovenia a couple of days ago. He will play in the number 2 cap, and youngster Nikola Lukic, a 17-year-old player of Triglav, also included. David Laketic will miss this match after Istanbul. This is the team roster of Galatasaray. Actually only one change in the squad. One of the Serbian internationals, Aleksa Petrovski, is sick, so he is not able to play. Orlan Alpan will replace him in the number 3 cap. Now the teams are being introduced here. First the team of Istanbul, Galatasaray. Couple of players who represented Turkey and the 2020 European Championships in Budapest, including the first choice goalkeeper Hüseyin Kagan Kil. Also Fatih Achar, Selçukcan Caner, and the number 11 August Berke Senemolu. So 2 Serbian internationals, Dejan Vujovic and Marko Krstic. As I mentioned, Aleksa Petrovski is not able to play today. And now the home team, Triglav Kranj, is also being introduced here. The great goalkeeper, first goalkeeper, also the captain of the team, Beton, Jure Beton, 27 years of age. One of the 6 players in the squad who represented Slovenia in Dubrovnik in January at the European Championships. Also Benjamin Popovic, Nikola Rajlic, Jan Justin, Ajax Tropan and Alexander Čerab were members of that Slovenian national team. So the atmosphere is like in a great final. And actually it's another festive day of European water polo. Now that's a very young Slovenian team, a couple of youngsters. Zvijanovic, only 8 years of age. Nace Strumajer, the son of the head coach, Christoph Strumajer, only 16. Nikola Lukic, who's in the number 8 cap, didn't play in Istanbul, only 17. So that's a very young and promising Slovenian team. And they will try to make a miracle here in Kranj. They said, of course, before this match, Galatasaray have a big advantage, an 8-goal advantage, but in sport nothing is impossible. So they try to turn the score. So some festive moments before the start of this match. There we can see Josip Varvodic, Mr. Josip Varvodic, Vice President of European Athletics, Milos Mračević. We remember that also representing European Aquatics, Renato Živković there, and Boris Margeta and Matjaž Rakovic. Got some plaques right before the start of this game. Boris Margeta, of course, one of the best water polo referees. Matjaž Rakovic, also former water polo player and the mayor of the city of Kranj, actually also representing the European Aquatics. So the second leg is just about to begin. Galatasaray having a comfortable lead, but Triglav has nothing to lose. So here we can see Matjaž Rakovic and Boris Margeta, and Mr. Josip Varvodic presents this award first to Matjaž Rakovic, the mayor of the city of Kranj, also a former water polo player, and Boris Margeta, the Slovenian referee, also getting this award. Milos Mračević joining them. So that could be a historic moment for Turkey. They already won the LEN Challenger Cup. The team of Izmir won the first edition of the Women's Challenger Cup back in November. There was a final 6 where they managed to finish first. So it could be an incredible season for Turkish water polo, winning the Challenger Cup both in the women's and the men's competition. Actually, for the men's Challenger Cup, this is edition number 2 already. But the first season under the new changes made by the European Aquatics, total of 19 teams were grouped into 4 pools, 3 with 5 clubs and 1 with 4 clubs, and the pools were held by one of the clubs. Actually, Galatasaray was one of the host clubs in the qualifying rounds. And the top 2 from every pool advanced to the quarterfinals. Those were followed by the semi-finals, and now we have the final and the second leg of the men's Challenger Cup final. Now we have the team talks. Osman Selim Gülenç, the captain of Galatasaray, the number 6, and of course Jure Beton, the goalkeeper, the great goalkeeper, the captain of Triglav Kranj. So in the first leg, 3 weeks ago in Istanbul, the final score was 14-6 in favor of Galatasaray, but we had a very tight first quarter. Galatasaray led by 3 goals to 2. But at halftime it was already 8-3, and they won actually all the quarters. in Istanbul. So the team talk at Galatasaray is over. Well, Triglav will play in the white caps, and Galatasaray this time in the dark caps. And in a few seconds we're gonna have the first swim off of the game. Now regarding the first match, it was the number 8 AVK Triglav who turned to be actually the player of the game, scoring a total of 5 times. He had a only sensational game. Marko Kristic, one of the Serbian internationals, the 37-year-old Serbian, scored 3 times. And we have 2 players scoring twice. Engin Ege Čolak and also Selçukcan Caner. And a great goalkeeping performance also by Hüseyin Kagankil. So now we are heading for the first swim off. This is the second leg of the men's LEN Challenger Cup final. An 8-goal lead for Galatasaray, but let's see what the Slovenians can do in this very difficult situation. And the first sprint is won by the Slovenians. Youngster Nikola Rajlic reached the ball first. But now, a minute of silence. Sergi Borel, the great former waterpolo player and referee, passed away, and we commemorate to him. That's a minute of silence. Some sad moments at the start of this game here in Kranj, and now the first offensive play by the Slovenians. This is number 12, Alexander Cerar. He's only 20 years of age, passes the ball to Nates Stromayer, 16 years of age. 15 seconds after the shot clock, Alexander Cerar. And this is goal number 1. There's the perfect start that actually the Slovenians needed. An action goal with just 19 seconds into this match. 1-0 for Triglav, and on aggregate now 7-goal advantage in favor of Galatasaray. Now Fatih Achar, who was fouled. That's another free throw. And that's exclusion foul number 1 today, so that's a 6-on-5 situation for Galatasaray. They have the extra man advantage. And the number 6, Dejan Gostić, is out with his first personal foul. And the Turks are looking for an equalizer. And there it is, a foul play goal. And now Triglav 1, Galatasaray 1. The captain Osman Selim Gülenç found the back of the net. That's a great pass from AVK Triglav. 1-0. Actually, these mission impossible situations are a bit familiar for Triglav. In the semi-final, in the second leg, they already had a 9-3 deficit against Swiss team Kreutzingen, but in the end it was a draw, and the 1-goal advantage on aggregate in favor of the Slovenians. So they made a kind of a miracle in Switzerland. They did it once again, but they missed their second shot. Now Galatasaray trying to turn the score. That's a counter-attack, and they score. 2-1 for Galatasaray. And this time, this is an action goal. Eurobeton could do nothing against that. And the goal scorer, Dejan Vujovic. This is goal number 9 in total in the tournament. He was not on the score sheet in the first leg of the final. So all in all, it's a 9-goal advantage at the moment for Galatasaray. Stromayer. Stromayer, and that shot was not that successful, missed the target. So 2-1 for Galatasaray, and they have the possession of the ball. Senemodu got the call. Kranj. Senemodu. Once again the captain Kranj. 11 seconds left on the shot clock. Another pass to the center, and exclusion number 3 from Triglav. This time the excluded player is Nace Stromayer, the son of the head coach Christoph Stromayer. Another 6-on-5 for Galatasaray. Senemodu. And what a save by Eurobeton. Excellent goalkeepers on both sides. Eurobeton also the first choice goalkeeper of the Slovenian national team with his first save today. Another pass forward to Nikola Rajlic. Excellent atmosphere here in Kranj. Aja Stropan, the pass to the center, and the first exclusion foul at Galatasaray. Now the Slovenians have the excellent advantage. Marko Krstic is out with his first personal foul, and excellent save by Kill. Triglav still have the possession. Nice, one more pass, and that's goal number 2 for Triglav. 3 minutes and 5 seconds into the game, and that's the equalizer by the home team. Shot from really tight angle by Nikola Rajlic, the 18-year-old of Triglav. He scored 1 goal in the first leg in Istanbul. All in all, this is goal number 10 in the tournament. Kranj. Fatih Achar. Back to the captain Kranj. Achar. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Now the Turks need to do something. Another shot from tight angle, but goes over the crossbar. So let's see whether the Slovenians can regain the lead, if they already had at 1-0 in this match. Cvijanovic, one of the few goal scorers of the first leg from Triglav. Popovic got the call, and that's another exclusion. Foul on Aja Stropan. And the captain, Kranj, is out for 20 seconds. The power play for the Slovenians, but they missed it. That was a too risky pass. So halfway through the first quarter, Triglav 2, Galatasaray 2. Alpan with the pass forward. Maybe another chance for counter-attack. That's the latest exclusion. So this time Alexander Ceral is out. Power play number 3 for Galatasaray. But that's a 2-meter interruption spotted by the German referee Hendrik Schopp. So now Triglav had the chance to take the lead. Jure Beton keeping the ball. Still Beton tries to find a teammate. And a foul on Lukic. Only 7 seconds left in the shot clock, and that's a great defensive teamwork by Galatasaray. 2 goals apiece, and the last 3 minutes of quarter number 1. Achar. Caner. Achar gets it back, and that's a great play. And another action goal for Galatasaray. They take the lead for a second time. Akaya on the score sheet now. 3-2 for the away team. And once again a 9-goal advantage on aggregate. So all in all, it's a comfortable lead for the Turks in the final. And now we are inside the last 3 minutes of the opening period. Alexander Cerar joined the action, and he's keeping the ball. Stromayer. And almost a steal, but by Naiporu, and the Slovenians still in the offensive play. Cerar. Stromayer. And the possession goes now to Galatasaray. 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go in quarter number 1. There's the latest exclusion, kind of a fight in the water. So the number 6 of Triglav, Dejan Gostić, left the pool for 20 seconds. 6-on-5 once again for Galatasaray. They missed their last chance in the power play, remember, it was a 2-meter interruption. Kranj. And that's a great block. Excellent block by Alexander Cerar. So Triglav survives this time. And they are looking for an equalizer just inside the last 2 minutes of the first quarter. Stromayer. Cerar. Free throw. And great save by Hussein Kagankil. 24 years of age. Also the member, of course, of the Turkish national team. .80 seconds to go in the first quarter. And that's a great action goal. A long range attempt by Selçuk Caner. And this is goal number 4 already for Galatasaray. No chance for Beton to make the save. Another great goal for the Turks, and they have now a 2-goal lead for the first time in this match. And we are heading for the very last minute of the first quarter. In total, this is a 10-goal advantage for Galatasaray in the final. Exclusion from Galatasaray. 6-on-5 now for Triglav. And that's a power play goal for Triglav. So Marko Krustić was out from Galatasaray, and the Slovenians managed to take advantage of that. Let's check this 6-on-5 situation. In the end, Ajax Tropan arrives in front of the goal, and he shoots the ball behind the goal line. One goal in the first leg in Istanbul. In total, this is goal number 14 for Tropan. And the goal is two by Benjamin Popovic. Beton looking for a teammate. The last 30 seconds of the opening quarter. Benjamin Popovic pushing forward, and one of the Turkish players is left behind. It could be a 6-on-5, but not this way because the Slovenians had a substitution. And the backhander, just 14 seconds left on the clock. Now the exclusion from Triglav. And the first timeout call of the match. Predrag Mihajlovic, the head coach of Galatasaray, called for the timeout. And actually, the excluded player will be Nikola Rajlic from Triglav, his first personal foul. So here's Predrag Mihajlovic, who is kind of a living legend already at Galatasaray. Had a former spell, a previous spell as well at the Turkish club, winning the Turkish national championship title 7 times in succession. Also worked at the Australian women's national team. And then returned to Istanbul. Very experienced Serbian head coach of Galatasaray. So still 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Galatasaray have the extra man advantage after the exclusion of Nikola Rajlic. So can they regain the 2-goal lead? There's the question now. Achar. Yes, they can. Excellent power play conversion. And Chaner makes it 5-3 with just 1 second remaining on the clock in the first quarter. Now Galatasaray 5, Triglav 3. And this is the end of period number 1. Restart once again by Galatasaray, scoring 5 times. And after winning the first leg by 14 goals to 6, this is now very comfortable 10-goal advantage in favor of them. So they are on their way to win the LEN Challenger Cup. Regarding the national championships in the Turkey Super League, Galatasaray defeated in the semi-final rival Heybeliada 3-0 on aggregates. So they're gonna play against Enka, another team of Istanbul, in the final. They start with a 1-0 advantage after regular season, so they need 2 more wins to win the championship title in the end. Regarding Triglav, they were defeated by Slovan Ljubljana a couple of days ago here in Kranj by 15 goals to 14, but despite that they finished first in regular season, so they have a good position regarding the playoffs. Well, some great moments from the opening quarter. At the moment, Galatasaray having a 2-goal lead, but a 10-goal advantage on aggregate. Chaner scoring twice. He's the only player in the field to have more than one goal to his name. Captain Kranj, Vujovic and also Akaya on the score sheet for Galatasaray. Aya Strupan and Alexander Cerar, the goal scorers for Triglav so far. So swim off number 2. Well, the first swim off was won by the Slovenians. And once again, youngster Nikola Rajlic will try to reach the ball first. And let's see whether the Turks can do against that. That's sprint number 2. And it was very tight, but this time this is the number 7 of Galatasaray, Efe Naipodu, which is the ball first. So Galatasaray have the first possession of the ball. There's the first chance of the quarter, and that's a penalty for Galatasaray. The penalty foul was committed by Matic Rane. So that's a great chance for the Turks to take a 3-goal lead for the first time in the final. Caner already having 2 goals to his name. And he scores from the penalty. Goal number 3 for Caner and goal number 6 for Galatasaray. And just like in the first leg, an all-increasing lead for the team of Istanbul. An 11-goal advantage on aggregate. Popovic the pass to Alexander Cerar. Popovic once again, 15 seconds to go. The foul on the center, Aya Strupan. So there's the first foul play for Triglav in the second quarter. Fatih Achar is out now. That was a bad pass, and the Slovenians losing a couple of seconds this way. Now only 6 seconds of shot clock. And saved by Hussein Kagan Kil. Corner throw for Triglav Kranj. Yeah, Justin taking the corner throw. Justin once again, and Justin shoots over the crossbar. So the score remains 6-3. Triglav is yet to score in the second quarter. Well, the Turks are looking for their 7th goal, and they hit the post. That was so close. Well, Beton was pretty lucky in this situation. But the Turks still have the possession, and they still have 11 seconds to do something in this offensive play. Well, the pass is too short to the center this time. Beton. Beton with the pass. Nikola Rajlic is fouled. Just an ordinary foul. Aya Strupan. Strupan is fouled, and no, actually this was a turnover foul. So the possession went to Galatasaray. And now the number 7, Efe Naipodu, pushing forward with the ball. Kranj. Čunak. 9 seconds on the shot clock. And the center was this time Dejan Vujovic didn't have the chance to catch the ball. Well, this time a great defensive play by Triglav, but they are trailing by 3 goals. Now realistically, they can't dream of a turnaround anymore in the final, but at least they will try to win this second leg. That could be their goal. But Kiel makes another save. So 3 minutes gone from this second quarter, and Galatasaray with the possession. Senemodu. And another exclusion foul spotted by the Polish referee. So 6 on 5 for Galatasaray. And the excluded player is Alexander Cerar. His second personal foul already, but Triglav survives. Actually 2 players from Triglav having 2 personal fouls to their names, Gostic and also Cerar. Galatasaray, it is Michael Krustic, who is already committed to exclusion fouls. Popovic. Kind of a 5-on-5 situation. And almost goal number 4 for Triglav, but Nates Strohmeyer only managed to hit the post. So at the midway point of quarter number 2, Galatasaray trying to score their 7th. Another turnover foul, but no chance for quick counter-attack for Triglav. Beton. Tropan. Tropan finds Nace Strohmeyer. Maja Tropan. And Slovenians have a lot of time, still 13 seconds on the shot clock. Jan Justin with the pass. An excellent defensive play once again by Galatasaray. They haven't scored, they haven't conceded at all in the second quarter. Actually just one single goal in the second period, scored by Galatasaray thanks to a penalty. And Jure Beton makes the save. Beton, who celebrated his birthday on Tuesday, he turned 27. Another player, Dejan Gostic, who had his birthday this week. Actually, on Wednesday, he turned 23. Oh, that's a great goal. Youngster Nace Strohmeyer, the son of the head coach, Krzysztof Strohmeyer, finds the back of the net in style. And this is goal number 4 for Triglav. Remember, he's only 16 years of age, Nace Strohmeyer. Goal number 7 in the tournament. 4 different goal scorers at the moment from Triglav. Altman. Achar. Back to Altman. Fatih Achar. Achar with one more pass, but that was already a turnover foul. So that means now Triglav had a great chance, actually it was an interruption, but now Triglav has a great chance to reduce the gap even more. Maja Tropan is fouled now. exclusion. Powerful Triglav, and they score! 2 goals in succession by the home team. And this time Nikolaj Rajlic hitting the target. 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining on the clock before half time. Now Triglav 5, Galatasaray 6. It's actually 2 goals from the Slovenian team in the second quarter, only 1 by Galatasaray, but they still have the lead. Kristic. See Kristic, and finds the crossbar. So it remains 6-5, another chance for Triglav to level the score inside the last 90 seconds of the second quarter. Juš Vončina with the ball. Gostic. No, it's actually Matic Rane. Rane! That is a direct free throw, but he only managed to hit the left-hand post. That could have been the equalizer. Alpan. The last minute of the second quarter. Čurak. Alpan. And Alpan shoots wide. So the team of Istanbul haven't scored for a while now. Jure Beton tries to find a teammate. And one more chance for Triglav in the second period to level the score. Rajlic. Rajlic, now the pass to Matic Rane. Rane with a lob shot! And what a great lob! That's goal number 3 in a row for Triglav. 6-4, 23 seconds to go in the second quarter. There's the perfect lob shot. Matic Rane leveled the score. So Rane also joins the action. 2 goals from Nikolaj Rajlic. 1 goal from Rane, Stromayer, Tropan and Cerar. They are the goal scorers of Triglav. The last 7 seconds of the quarter. Galatasaray trying to regain the lead. Actually, the goal doesn't count. There was already a whistle, and this is an exclusion foul. So number 9 of Triglav, Juš Vončina, is out, and they didn't have too much time, the Turks, but they still managed to take advantage of this power play with 1 second remaining on the clock. The same situation was actually in the first quarter. Also at that time they only had 1 second left in the clock when they managed to hit the target, and that was the case this time as well. So this is the end of quarter number 2. At halftime, Galatasaray have a 1 goal lead. On aggregate they have a 9 goal lead in the LEN Men's Challenger Cup final. Well, a routine final. Triglav first had to play in the qualification round in the city of Porto in Portugal, and they finished second behind the Swiss team Kreuzlingen, ahead of Vitoria and Portuense, as well as Apoel Nicosia. And there was a freeway tie actually between Triglav, Vitoria and Portuense. Triglav managed to qualify for the quarterfinals thanks to their better or best goal difference. Galatasaray finished first in Istanbul, ahead of Slovakian team Novaki, British team Polytechnic Water Polo Club and Sporting of Portugal. Actually, Galatasaray won all their games. Then in the quarterfinal, Galatasaray defeated Valletta of Malta 10-6 away from home and 15-12 at home. So another 2 victories for the team of Istanbul. Triglav defeated Karuj Natation of Switzerland 17-7 here in Kranj, and despite a loss in the second leg 14-12, they still qualified for the semi-finals. But they defeated Kreuzlingen, the team which defeated them actually in the group stage in the qualification round. So Kranj won the first leg by 11-10, and then came the second leg, and as I mentioned, Kreuzlingen already had a 9-3 lead in the third quarter, but it was 10-all in the end. So on aggregate, a 1-goal victory for Triglav Kranj. Galatasaray won in Lithuania against the team of Zaibast 9-8 in the first leg, and then in Istanbul in the second leg 12-9. So that means Galatasaray played a total of 8 matches so far in this series, and they won all their matches, 100% record, and at the moment they have the lead also here at half time. Now swim off number 3, and it's won for the second time by Galatasaray. 70-year-old Efe Naiporu reached the ball first. Naiporu, Gülenç, Naiporu, Cholak, and there's goal number 1 in the third quarter. That's a great goal by Galatasaray, and now they have a 2-goal lead. And the goal scorer is the man who won the sprint at the beginning of this quarter, Efe Naiporu. Actually, Naiporu was not on the score sheet in the first leg. Run for him today, but all in all, it's goal number 14 in the tournament. So 8-6 to Galatasaray. Benjamin Popovic with the pass, and the tight angle shot, and maybe with the help of the post, Kill managed to make the save. An exclusion from Triglav. Benjamin Popovic leaves the pool for the first time today, so a 6-on-5 situation for Galatasaray. And they score! 2 great goals at the beginning of the third quarter, and once again Naiporu finds the back of the net. That's a great power play conversion. 2 goals in succession by the youngster, 70 years of age, Efe Naiporu. So just like at 6-3, now Galatasaray have a 3-goal lead. And Triglav chasing their opponent. Cerar. Now the excellent advantage for Triglav. So the first personal foul of Atakan Desici, the hero of the first leg. And the bad power play by Triglav this time. The score remains 96. So can Galatasaray take a 4-goal lead for the first time? That's the question now. Captain Kranj with a chance. One more pass. 5 seconds to the shot clock. Kristic. And the shot clock runs down. Not a single attempt this time by the Turks. But they still have a comfortable lead. Jure Beton with the pass forward to Alexander Cerar. Radic. Strumayer. And that's a great action goal. The 60-year-old Nate Strumayer hitting the target for the second time today. And this is goal number 7 for Triglav. Excellent game here in the city of Kranj. Unlike the first leg when Galatasaray was far the better of the two, this time Triglav tries to make it much tighter. Kranj. See the captain, Kranj, keeping the ball. Kristic. That's a really tight angle, and Beton had to make the save. That's a corner throw, and at least another 20 seconds for Galatasaray to do something in this offensive play. But that was really a great save by Jure Beton. And now the turnover foul. Popovic. That's a great pass, and a 5-meter penalty for Triglav. Excellent pass by Benjamin Popovic, and Nikola Radic was fouled. Once again, the Slovenians have the chance to reduce the gap to only one single goal. Jan Justin with the chance. And Justin scores. A penalty goal for Triglav. And that's goal number 1 today for Jan Justin. Was the top scorer of Triglav in the leg, scoring twice in Istanbul. Goal number 16 in the Challenger Cup this season. But despite that, the Galatasaray fans are really happy about the score and about the performance of the team. Galatasaray en route to their first ever major European trophy. They are very close to that now. A 9-goal advantage on aggregate. And a penalty this time for Galatasaray. Penalty foul was committed by Jush Vončina. There's the second penalty for Galatasaray. Atakan Destici tries to score his first today, and he manages to do that. 5 goals in the first leg. Kind of an MVP of the first match in Istanbul, and now great penalty conversion by the number 8 of Galatasaray, Atakan Destici, 27 years of age. Goal number 17 in total in the Challenger Cup. So once again a 2-goal lead for Galatasaray. Cera. Popovic. And with a slight deflection, actually it was Nikola Rajlic who took the shot. Halfway through the third quarter. Naiporu, free throw. Achar, a lob shot, and that's a fantastic one. That is so great lob shot goal in the second quarter from Triglav, and now Galatasaray with this kind of a goal. That's really a great lob shot by Fatih Achar. So Galatasaray regained the 3-goal lead. Now Benjamin Popovic keeping the ball. Cera. And the one-timer. An excellent block by Fatih Achar, the latest goal scorer of the match. And now even an exclusion from Triglav, so there's a chance for Galatasaray to score there. 12, and there it is. Atakan Destici with goal number 2 to his name, and he makes it 12-8 for Galatasaray. For the first time, it's a 4-goal lead for the team of Istanbul. And that was actually the third and final exclusion for Alexander Cerar. So he won't be allowed to return to the pool. One of the key players of Triglav. Oh, they finished the game, and great save by Kill. But the Polish referee asks for the ball. And that's going to be a red card. So the number 9 of the Turkish team, Dejan Vujovic, is out of the game. Red card for Vujovic. So after this violent foul, Galatasaray also lost one of their players. And despite that, still have the possession of the ball. Senemodu is fouled. Another turnover foul. inside the last 3 minutes of the third quarter. 4-goal lead for Galatasaray, a 12-goal lead on aggregate in the Challenger Cup final. Stromayer, but the Slovenians fighting really hard to make it tighter. Popovic. Now Galatasaray goalkeeper killed with the long pass forward. FN Naipolu. And he's fouled. That's another penalty for Galatasaray. So the third penalty for the away team. They converted the first two comfortably. But this time Marko Krstić didn't manage to beat Jure Beton. Excellent save by the Slovenian goalkeeper. So the score remains 12-8 for Galatasaray. Justin. Now that's an extra man advantage, and Christoph Stromayer calls for the timeout for the first time in the game. And it will be the number 11 from Galatasaray, Senemolu, who will be excluded. So there's Christoph Stromayer, the head coach of Triglav Kranj, considered one of the best Slovenian water polo players ever. Former captain of the national team. Actually, he captained the team at 2 editions of the European Championships here in Kranj, actually in the year of 2003 and also in 2006. And he is also former head coach of Slovenia. 1 minute and 38 seconds to go in the third quarter, and the Slovenians in the power play now, but they are struggling. Actually, they are trailing by 4 goals in the final in the second leg. Justin. Great block. At least another 20 seconds for Triglav, but now it's 6-on-6 already. No more power play, and they hit the crossbar. Nikola Rajlic missed the target. And once again Galatasaray pushing forward with the ball. Alpan. Achar. Another save by Jure Beton. The best player of Triglav today, once again, Jure Beton, the great goalkeeper, whose name means concrete in English. That's a good name for a goalkeeper. Popovic. Justin. Oh, and the next shot goal by Jan Justin. Goal number 9 for Kranj. 17 seconds to go in the third quarter. So Jan Justin also having 2 goals to his name, just like the youngster Nace Stromayer. Actually, with the age of 24, Jan Justin is one of the most experienced players of this very young Slovenian team, Triglav Kranj. Beton is 27, just like Popovic. They are the oldest members of the team. And one more long range attempt by Jure Beton. This is the end of quarter number 3, which was won by Galatasaray by 5 goals to 3. Remember, it was only a 1 goal gap in favor of the team of Turkey at half-time. Now Galatasaray 12, Triglav 9, and on aggregate this is an 11 goal lead in favor of Galatasaray. And that could be a historic moment once again for Turkish water polo. Izmir won the Women's Challenger Cup back in November, and now Galatasaray, another team of Turkey, on their way to lift the trophy. We're gonna have, of course, an official medal ceremony after the game, and it looks like those noisy and enthusiastic Galatasaray fans will have the opportunity to celebrate the gold medal and the first ever big major European trophy. Well, it's been a really exciting and entertaining April regarding the European Cup finals in water polo. We already had the Women's Euro Cup Final 4 in Trieste 2 weeks ago. And Plebiscito Padova won the gold medal in that competition. Last week in Barcelona, the Women's Champions League Final 4 was won again by Sabadell. The Challenger Cup in the men's competition looks like will be won by Galatasaray. In May, actually on the 17th and the 18th of May, we're gonna have the men's Euro Cup Final 4. This weekend we are having the second legs of the quarter-final, and the men's Champions League Final 4 will be held in Malta from the 5th to the 7th of June. So that's the last swim off, and 3-1 in the sprints for Galatasaray. They have a 12-9 lead actually in the game, and they have the first possession. Naiporu, Kranj, free throw, Kranj, Čurak, Naiporu, and the great action shot goal. The first goal in the last quarter, and Galatasaray once again with a 4-goal lead. And it's been a really great game by Efe Naiporu. At the moment he's the top scorer of the match with teammate Selçuk Caner. These two players of Galatasaray have managed to find the back of the net 3 times respectively. Justin. One minute into the last quarter, and the long pass forward to Naiporu. Will that be goal number 4 for him? It is. 2 great goals by Naiporu at the beginning of the last quarter, and for the first time it's a 5-goal advantage in favor of Galatasaray. They scored a total of 14 goals in the first leg, and they've managed to hit the target 14 times so far in this match. Popovic. Justin. Ralic. Justin. Back to Ralic. Popovic. 10 seconds on the shot clock. And Popovic. A sensational goal by the returnee of Triglav. And that's another action shot goal in this match. Benjamin Popovic finding the back of the net for the first time today. Didn't play, of course, 3 weeks ago in Istanbul in the first leg, but he had 5 goals from the previous stages of the Challenger Cup this season. So now half a dozen goals to his name in total. Achar. There's the response by the Turks. Fatih Achar. And this is goal number 15 for Galatasaray. That was kind of a 5-on-5 situation. 2 players were left behind. One from both teams respectively. And Achar managed to take advantage of that. Goal number 2 for the Galatasaray, number 2. Popovic. And the pass to Ralic. And Kül. Great save by the Galatasaray goalkeeper. But the Slovenians still in the possession. Actually, I have to correct myself. It's already Ekin Erkaplan in the Galatasaray goal, who replaced Kül. And that is a great save by Erkaplan, so all credit to him. Achar. Marko Kristic, and that's a great center forward goal. Great pass by Marko Kristic, and Čolak finds the back of the net, pushes the ball behind the goal line. No chance for Jura Beton to make the save. So now a 6-goal gap in favor of Galatasaray. Stromayer. Popovic has to do something, and his foul, that's actually an exclusion foul. Marko Kristic is out of the game. That's the third and final exclusion. Justin. And a bad power play by the Slovenians. Who look a bit tired now at the moment, and Galatasaray have been absolutely controlling the game from the very last minute of this encounter. Senemodu. And the fans are already celebrating the trophy. Now the Turks have the extra man advantage as well. It's rather a 5-on-4, not a 6-on-5. Once again, 2 players are left behind. And this time Triglav survives, so the score remains Galatasaray 16, Triglav 10. Beton. Ralic. Ralic with a surprise shot. An excellent save by Ekin Erkaplan, who replaced Hüseyin Kagankil in the Galatasaray goal. But the ball was inside, so Erkaplan still didn't manage to make the save. That means goal number 11 for Triglav Kranj. So Nikola Rajlic, the latest goal scorer for Triglav. Atman. Achar. And a counter foul. So the possession goes to Triglav. That's the midway point of the last quarter. The last quarter of this match and actually the last quarter of the Challenger Cup 2023-2024 season. Benjamin Popovic. Rajlic. Foul on Rajlic. And that's an exclusion. And the second timeout call for Christoph Strohmayer. The excluded player will be Fatih Achar from Galatasaray. Triglav managed to win the last two editions of the Slovenian Water Polo Championship. Kacit Kamnik was the last team to win the gold medal in 2021 before Triglav took control. 18 national championship titles to their names. Triglav find the first place in the all-time rankings ahead of Koper and Ljubljana. Now they have the X-Men advantage. Try to score another consolation goal. Rajlic. Popovic. And this was a really excellent save by Erkaplan. 21 years of age, Ekin Erkaplan. Naipodu. And the next shot goal. This is number 17 for Galatasaray already. 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go. And Beton is beaten once again. Atakan Destici, the latest goal scorer. So 5 goals to his name in the first leg in Istanbul and 3 goals today in the second leg of the final. Nace Strohmayer. Inside the last 3 minutes of the game. Strohmayer. Exclusion once again from Galatasaray. And what a great power play goal. Excellent finish by Senemolu. Excellent finish by Ayastropan, I should say. That's a great power play conversion by Triglav Kranj. And they managed to score a consolation goal with 2 minutes and 36 seconds remaining on the clock. So of course it was the Kranj number 11, Ayastropan, who scored the goal. This time a missed chance for Galatasaray. We are heading for the last 2 minutes of the match. And Nate Osel line the goal of Triglav Kranj. Rajlic. Stromayer. Great goal by the youngster. Mate Stromayer with an excellent game today. And this is goal number 3 already to his name. He is a top scorer of Triglav. Don't forget, he is only 16 years of age. He was not on the score sheet in the first leg, but this is goal number 9 in total in the Challenger Cup this season. And at the moment it's only a 4-goal gap in favor of Galatasaray, 12-goal gap in total and aggregate in the Challenger Cup final. But there's the quick reaction and the great response by Galatasaray. Great goal by Ulvi Mutai Akaya. The man who turns 26 next Thursday, so that could be a double celebration today. Popovic. The last 80 seconds of the Challenger Cup season, and Galatasaray on their way to a well-deserved Challenger Cup victory. Their biggest success in their history. Naipodu. There's the latest exclusion, so this time 6-on-5 for Galatasaray. There's another exclusion, so it's gonna be 6-on-4 for the away team. So Dejan Gostic bid farewell to the match, and then came another goal by the Turks. So goal number 19 for Galatasaray, and this was scored by Cholak. Well, a total of 5 players who finished this match a bit earlier than they expected. 3 from Triglav and 2 final exclusions from Galatasaray. And well inside the last minute of this game, exclusion from Galatasaray. The second personal foul for Atakan Destici. Had some great saves by the substitute goalkeeper Ekin Erkaplan in the last quarter. And the Galatasaray players are already celebrating in the water. Their fans are celebrating, of course, on the stands. Everyone is singing to represent Galatasaray. Historic moments here in the city of Kranj. Another major European trophy for Turkey. Izmir won the Women's Challenger Cup in November, and now Galatasaray, the winner of the second edition of the Men's Challenger Cup. And there's the final score. Galatasaray 19, Triglav 13. A well-deserved victory for the team of Istanbul. Excellent job the whole season, 100% record for Galatasaray. They won all their matches, 3 in the qualifying round in Istanbul. Then they won both matches in the quarterfinals and also in the semi-finals, and also the first and the second leg here in the final. 9 matches, 9 victories. And Galatasaray, the new winner of the Men's Challenger Cup in Europe. Well, in a few minutes, of course, we're gonna have the official medal ceremony. Everyone is in the water. including the great head coach Predrag Mihailovic and the other members of the staff. Aziz Alper Bakirolu, the assistant coach. (14-6) in the first leg 3 weeks ago in Istanbul, and now 19-13 for Galatasaray. But all credit to Triglav Kranj as well, the Slovenian team. That's a big success also for Slovenian water polo. They played in a major European final, so congratulations for both teams. Galatasaray was the better of the two, no question about that. Here they are, the Slovenians. Amazing comeback in the semi-final against Kreuzlingen. They didn't manage to do that here in the final against Galatasaray. It's a Turkish celebration in the pool of Kranj. And of course, the players of Triglav a bit disappointed at the moment, but this silver medal is shining for them. And this is a great success for them. Last year it was the Greek team Apollon Smirnis that managed to win the first edition of the LEN Men's Challenger Cup. And this time the gold medal and the trophy goes to Turkey. So before having the official ceremony, just to summarize this second leg of the final. 70-year-old Efe Naipolu scoring 4 times, the top scorer of this match. Selçuk Çançaner as well as Atakan Destici scoring 3 times respectively. Fatih Akçar, Engin Ege Çolak and also Ulvi Burtay Akaya scoring twice. Orhan Arda Altman, Captain Osman Selim Gülenç and Dejan Vujovic also on the score sheet today. Well, regarding Triglav, their best goal scorers Nikola Rajlic and the 60-year-old Nace Strumayer. They scored 3 times respectively. Jan Justin and Aya Stropan found the back of the net twice respectively. Benjamin Popovic, Matic Rane and also Alexander Cherar on the score sheet today. Fellow Turkish players are still in the water. But we still have the medal ceremony. (14-7) the final score was against Slovakian team Novaki in the qualification round for Galatasaray. 17 goes to 8 against Polytechnic Water Polo Club of Great Britain, and 27-6 against Sporting of Portugal. Then in the quarterfinals, 10-6 and 15-12 against Valletta of Malta. In the semi-finals, 9-8, the this match in the series. Away from home against Zaibas of Lithuania, and 12 goes to 9 in the second leg. Here in the final against Triglav, 14-6 in the first leg in Istanbul 3 weeks ago, and today 19-13, 19 goals in the final here in the second leg. So I can tell you that's been a really great season of the Challenger Cup, and don't forget it was only edition number 2, the first season under the new changes made by the European Aquatics. And it is a great chance for those nations who are not in the top 12 of the rankings in Europe regarding the club competitions to win a great trophy, and in the end Galatasaray of Turkey managed to do that. The first major European trophy for Turkey in the men's club competitions. All in all, it's trophy number 2, of course, after Izmir won the Women's Challenger Cup back in November. So the players are ready for the medal ceremony. And they are ready to celebrate even more with their fans who came here to the beautiful city of Kranj from the beautiful city of Istanbul. 2 great final matches, but Galatasaray was the better of the 2, no question about that. So the 2 referees, Hendrik Schopp of Germany and Radoslav Korizna of Poland, also getting the plaque. Actually, great job by both Mr. Schopp and Mr. Korizna, who were participants of this second leg of the final. So congratulations also to the referees. Well, last week in Barcelona we saw girls celebration, ladies celebration, after Sabadell retained the title in the Women's Champions League. And for the first time this season we have the gentlemen's celebration. We still have, of course, the Men's Euro Cup Final 4 in May, and also the Men's Champions League Final 4 to be held in Malta in June. But the first major men's trophy is won by Galatasaray. So the silver medalist of the 2023-2024 LEN Men's Challenger Cup season, Triglav Kranj. Great performance by this very young and promising Slovenian team. Great job by the team of Christoph Strohmayer. So their whole roster was this season: Jure Beton, Benjamin Popovic, Nikola Rajlic, Matic Rane, Nace Strohmayer, Jasala, Dejan Gostić, András Puševec, Alexander Pavlović, Juš Vončina, Jan Justin, Filip Cvijanović Tepina, Aja Štropan, Alexander Cerar, Nejc Osel, Tim Dragas, Marko Gostić, David Laketic, Nikola Lukic, Omar Svrkovic, Bor Udovic, and also Urban Verbic. That was the whole roster. and also Boris Margeta, the great Slovenian referee, presenting the medals and congratulating to his compatriots. Milos Mracevic also there with the presentation. In today's squad, Jure Beton, Benjamin Popovic, Nikola Rajlic, Matic Rane, Filip Cvijanovic Tepina, Dejan Gosic, Nace Strumajer, Nikola Lukic, Juš Vončina, Jan Justin, Aja Strupan, Alexander Cerar and Nate Osel took part. Krzysztof Strumajer, the coach, his assistant coach Marko Gostic also getting the silver medals, just like Jashala and the physiotherapist. So congratulations to Triglav Kranj for this great season in the Challenger Cup. Now some photo shoots, and we are waiting of course for the winners as well. So the winner of the LEN Men's Challenger Cup this season, representing Turkey, and this is Galatasaray. And here are the winners, the great Galatasaray team. And let's check the whole roster that participated this season in the Challenger Cup. Hussein Kagankil, Fatih Achar, Nurkata Demirel, Efe Naiporu, Engin Csolak, Selçuk Caner, Osman Gulenc, Ozgur Iscan, Dejan Vujovic, Atakan Desici, Oguz Senemoru, Marko Krstic, Oman Alpman, Eray Turan, Ulvi Akaya, Ekin Erkaplan, Ismail Csolak, Ali Hamza Erdag, Ada Gutlu, Mehmet Kilic, Yagiz Mol, Ali Nurai, Alexa Petrovski, Umut Sonai and Dorukan Yazici. They all participated this season in the Challenger Cup. Today, of course, only 13 of them could be in the water. Mr. Josip Malvodic and Mr. Matej Rakovic presenting the gold medals for the members of Galatasaray. Another excellent performance by the team of Istanbul, the team of Predrag Mihailovic. There he is, the great head coach of Galatasaray. Aziz Alper Bakirolu, the assistant coach, Ali Tezel, the analyst of the team, Faruk Denizan, Ishik Sal and Benhur Sipahi, also members of the staff at Galatasaray. So another big trophy which goes to Turkey. Now the big trophy is coming as well. captain Osman Selim Gülenç will hand it over, take it over. And Josip Arbodic and Matej Rakovic with the presentation, and the winner of the LEN Men's Challenger Cup in 2023-2024, Galatasaray. Congratulations. Excellent job by the team of Predrag Mihailovic. So the water polo fans, Challenger Cup is won by Galatasaray. In the Women's Challenger Cup, Izmir of Turkey. In the Men's Challenger Cup, Galatasaray of Turkey, the gold medalist. Thank you for your attention once again. But don't forget, we're gonna have some more exciting water polo actions for you this season. We still have the Men's Euro Cup Final 4 and the Men's Championship Final 4 and some more actions. So thank you once again for your attention. Your commentator was Tamás Omrus, and see you next time. Bye from Kranj.
Tu tam gora, ne, rabom. Se vidi. A bo po angliški, slovenski? A bo nekje da dol? Da dol. Sam ne noče stati. Ja, tekma je bila definitivno naporna. Za naše treninge pa naše vse te izkušnje je bilo to malo preveč, vse se je videlo tudi po rezultatu. Jaz mislim, da smo dali vse od sebe, da smo pokazali svoj maks, da rabimo definitivno še par sezon, še par skupnih priprav, vsega skup, da se to vse poboljša, da vse to se dvigne na višji nivo in da pa lahko s takimi ekipami v bistvu konkuriramo. Ne? Malo glasnej, prosim. Zdaj bolje. Ja. Ja, jaz mislim, da je bila tukaj zdaj prednost domačega terena, da je vse drugačen občutek kakor v Istanbulu in tukaj v Kranju ne popustimo nikoli, gremo do konca, tudi če zgubljamo za 10-15 golov, meljamo do konca in to je v bistvu tudi ena glavnih moči Triglava. Ne? Ja. Ja. Ja, jaz mislim, da se še sami ne zavedamo, kakšen nivo je to, kakšen nivo smo pripeljali tukaj v Kranj za slovenski vaterpolo. Ampak pač ja, kakor sem rekel na začetku, rabimo še par sezon, da se vse to dvigne na višji nivo in pa bomo lahko konkurirali tudi Galatasaraju, pa še kakšni močnejši ekipi. Definitivno. Hvala lepa. Hvala. Top. Kje bo zdaj to?
Si meni kaj govoril? Fantom to. Halo, a si meni kaj govoril? Halo? A si meni kaj govoril? Ja, po moje neče, to me oni zdaj slavijo, no. Oni tamle proslavljajo, pa jim ni pač. Vse je v redu, vse. Naj uživajo.